everybody, and welcome back to Healthy Habits. This week we're going to be going over the brain, and I will be giving you some tips on some really good mental health strategies to keep you guys all happy and just in a really nice, calm, and stable environment. So that will be going on instead of exercises, because I don't know about you, but I don't want any weights clanging around up in there. So let's get to it. Okay, so here we have this monster-looking like structure. The top purpley looking part here, that's our brain. It's separated into left and right hemispheres. The left hemisphere is in charge of logical processing and language. So the way you talk, all of those kinds of things, and the way you think is on the left. And then on the right, you have your spatial perception, which is mostly like motor function, your ability to move around, right. All of that comes from the right side of the brain. So as you can see in this picture I've pulled up, there are 4 different sections of your brain. You have your frontal lobe in blue, the parietal lobe in yellow, occipital lobe in pink, and then temporal lobe in green. Now this frontal lobe is going to be towards the forefront on your forehead. And then the pink one, the occipital lobe, that's going to be on the back, right above your neck. So for each lobe you have different functions or different things that they're in charge of. So your frontal lobe is in charge of your executive functions and motor performance. Your temporal lobe, down in green, that is in charge of retention of short and long-term memories. It also processes sensory input. That's a lot of information. So sensory input, including auditory information, language, comprehension, and naming. So what you're hearing right now is being processed through your temporal lobe. The occipital lobe is the visual processing center of the brain. So just looking at this video, your occipital lobe is working hard and trying to decipher what you're looking at. And then lastly, your parietal lobe in the yellow, that's associated with your sensory skills like smell, touch, taste. So before we go, I'm just going to go over some 4 simple foods that you can incorporate into your diet to help your mental and brain health. First up, we have leafy greens. Harvard Medical says that leafy greens, high in vitamin K, lutein, folate, and beta-carotene, have suggested that plant-based foods may help slow cognitive decline. So things like spinach, collards, kale, and broccoli are really rich brain-healthy nutrient-based foods. Next, we have fatty fish. Now, fatty fish are known to help people with Alzheimer's disease. How, you may ask? Well, the blood levels of beta amyloid, the protein that forms damaging clumps in the brains of people with Alzheimer's disease, have been known to be lowered when they eat fatty fish. Third, we have berries. Harvard Medical also states that flavonoids, the natural plant pigments that give the berries their gorgeous colors, have also been linked to help memory improvement. Lastly, we have nuts. So nuts are an excellent source of protein and healthy fats. These are also, just like berries, linked with improvement of memory. Thank you all for joining me this week. I hope to see you for our last video coming out next Thursday on healthy habits. Hopefully we'll dive a little bit deeper, maybe look into some major organs and how they help us out from day to day. Have a good week and stay healthy and safe.